Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Visionary Corner. I hope you're all good. Today I decided that we should continue with part 2 of positive mental attitude. So this show is called the Business and Entrepreneurship Lessons with Tinyiko Mashele. So we're gonna be talking about the different topics and lessons that I've learned in the entrepreneurship journey. So yes, last week I started on a positive mental attitude topic. So even today I wanted to do part 2 of it so that we can conclude it. And guys, get yourself the copy of the study guide for $70. And the PDF copy is for $50. So if you want the study guide to get the full information, I hope you get one. So guys, I want us to continue with where we left off last week. But before we start, what is a positive mental attitude? The first point of a positive mental attitude is having a peace of mind. A peace of mind is something that is underestimated. It's something that money cannot buy. So guys, if we really have a peace of mind, you're already thinking in a positive mental attitude. The second thing is looking at the possibilities or looking at the bright side of the side. Possibilities or looking at the bright side of things. The third one is called being driven by faith. Someone who has a positive mental attitude, they always believe the positive and they always believe the good. Then the fourth point is having high goals, that you keep on working on them and you keep on achieving them. That's another part of a positive mental attitude. So yeah, those are the 4 or 5 things that I wanted to highlight for the positive mental attitude. Yeah, and the last one is called believing in yourself and believing in your craft. That's another part of a positive mental attitude. Guys, if you can start every leader or every successful person or any pioneer who's thriving in this lifestyle, they all possess something in common, which is your positive mental attitude. Like in order to achieve high goals or to achieve something big, you need to have a positive mental attitude. Because guys, when you start something new, like for instance, when you start entrepreneurship and you come from a black background, especially in a township, it's something that we are not used to. So when you start doing that, you become different. So sometimes you don't really get the support that is necessary or the support that you were looking at. So that's why having a positive mental attitude is very, very important so that it can sustain you in such times. Sometimes the discouragement or the negativity, you get it from your loved one, from people who are closer to you. It could be your family, it could be your partner, it could be your friends. Sometimes they could be the one who are discouraging you from chasing your dreams or goals. Especially when you're starting something that has never been done or something that is different. You usually get negative feedback. So that's why you need to keep on pushing. But I don't blame those people. It's because they're not used to such. And they're doing something that has never been done. So sometimes adjusting to something that is new, it sometimes becomes difficult. So that's why you need to have a positive mental attitude. If you can check, Joseph was discouraged by his own family, by his own brothers, when he revealed the dream that God showed him, that he's going to become, what's this thing called, the prime minister. He was discouraged by his very own people. So you're not the first one to be discouraged. I know it might not be easy. Your family might be telling you what you're doing is not working out. What are the fruits? Where is the money? Why don't you go get a job? Sometimes it might not be even in business per se, but sometimes it might be in whatever career that you're pursuing. It could be a different career, something that has never been done in your bloodline, in your community. You could be discouraged. But one thing I would tell you is to keep pursuing, because you're the one who saw the full picture. You don't have to have people to believe in you. We were not there when that vision was revealed to you. So keep pushing, no matter how hard it is. Keep pushing, keep pushing. One day they will believe. It might not be now, it might not be tomorrow, it might not be next year, but one day your work is gonna speak for itself. As we say in Zongami, so guys, let me conclude this. How to develop a positive mental attitude? I believe you need to have daily affirmations, whereby you read affirmations daily as to where you're going and what you're becoming. Keep on reading and focusing on your daily affirmations. The second one is to keep persevering your journey or the course that you're pursuing in life. Keep going, never stop. No matter how hard it is, keep persevering, keep putting the work. It's never gonna be easy, but trust me, one day it's gonna pay you off. Sometimes for the first few years you have to go all out, you have to give it your all. But trust me, it's gonna pay off. Number 3, remember your why, as to why you started. Because your why will always trumpet, your why will always prevail. In times of challenges, your why will sustain you to keep going. Number 4, see the bigger picture. So where you're going, it's not just the now. It's about the tomorrow. It's about the legacy that you're building, the generations that are going to benefit from that particular way. So you need to keep on pushing. Number 5, put in the work. Every day work on that particular vision or goal. Cut it into pieces. Sometimes for people to believe in us, sometimes our families to believe in us, they have to see the work, guys. Sometimes your words won't convince them, but your work will convince them. But if you keep on putting the work, they will end up believing you and they will end up supporting you, because people support work, guys. They support whatever is it that you're doing. But if you're not putting any work but you're just convincing them, it's really hard for them to believe in you. Number 6, celebrate your small wins. Celebrate your small wins. Sometimes we are hard on ourselves. When we win, we don't celebrate ourselves. But every time you achieve something small, you have to celebrate yourself. You don't need for someone else to celebrate you or the next person to celebrate you. You have to celebrate you first, because you don't know how far you've came. Like the work that you've put in. Those small wins will one day result to something big. Keep on celebrating your small wins. Then last but not least, have a clear vision. Have a clear vision as to where you are going. Because vision is what will keep you going and it's what will sustain you. So yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching part 2 of the positive mental attitude. If you have any questions that you want to ask, drop your comments, send any questions, and you know where to find us on our social media platforms. TikTok is called Visionary Corner, YouTube Visionary Corner, Instagram is called Visionary Corner, but on Facebook I'm using my personal page, which is the Tinyiko Mashele, and my contact detail is 084 0272 390. And thank you, guys, and make sure that you get yourself this particular copy, and I thank you.